I wanted to share some of my weirdly specific egg because I was seeing couples doing it and I felt left out. Number 1. Bad texting. If you're living in the era of 2022, you are not a small Victorian child. You know how to use a cell phone. When homeboy doesn't respond, or responds boringly, like, get creative. You took writing classes. Number 2, when he trips over things. But this one's mean, but it's so embarrassing. Mama's boys. I'm so sorry for this. I don't have anything against mama's boys in general, but for me dating, it rubs me the wrong way and I literally don't know why. I think it's because mama's boys are usually like really babied and like that just gives me the ick. Being an only child, this could be from my personal trauma, okay? Don't take this personally if you are an only child, but like that means there was too much attention on you growing up and you scare me. If you don't have siblings, 3-in-1 type beats. If you use 3-in-1, if you're washing your body with your shampoo, jail. If he has like a handshake with his friends, I can't. Oh, I can't.
Making your home modern and beautiful is easier than you think with 50/50 RGB SMD strip lights. Bright, uniform, ambient lighting for anywhere in your room. Use exactly the length you need thanks to the cuttable design. Waterproof properties and the use of double copper make them durable and long-lasting in all conditions. Change the colors, effects, and brightness of the lights thanks to the wireless remote or the app on your phone. Change the look of your home. Order now.
These are my deal breakers in friendships and in dating, because you should have standards for both. Let's get into it. Number 1, if someone is constantly pointing out your insecurities, you would think this would be common sense, but I've met so many people that do this. They're either immature, don't really care about you, or both. If when we are hanging out, you cannot get off of your phone. This is such a pet peeve of mine. I cannot stand it. Like people that hang out by just being on their phone, I don't. Like, let's go do something. Number 3, people who don't respect boundaries. If I'm telling you I don't want to do something makes me uncomfortable, and you keep pushing, you are not a real friend or boyfriend. Do not let people like that in your life. If they don't respect your boundaries, they don't respect you. Let me know what I missed in the comments. What is crush advice that you wish you knew sooner? I'll go first. When you're looking for a relationship for like a long time, it is so tempting to drop your standards. When you don't find someone who like checks all your boxes, you start being like, maybe my standards are too high. Maybe I should drop them. No. Because as soon as you do that, as soon as you start settling for less than you deserve, you're not gonna be truly happy in any of those relationships. So keep your standards high. Even if it takes you longer to find the right one, it'll be worth it. And it saves you a lot of heartbreak. Trust me. If you're a people pleaser, this video is for you. Stop it right now. I used to be a people pleaser in high school. I used to let people treat me however they wanted, and I wouldn't say anything because I didn't want to cause conflict. But here's the truth. You teach people how to treat you based on what you accept from them. If you let anybody do anything to you and you don't stand up for yourself and you don't say anything, then they're going to think that they can get away with anything. And people are more likely to try to take advantage of you or disrespect you. I know it might be tempting because you might be like, oh my gosh, I hate conflict, I hate confrontation. But in the long run, it is so much better to stand up for yourself, and it's so much better for your confidence too. These are some dating rules that I have. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments. Having other girlfriends is totally fine, but calling another girl your best friend, having like a girl best friend, Like, if I'm not your best friend, then what are we doing here? Hot take, but I think we should have each other's locations, literally not to check it all the time, but just for emergencies. I know this one is highly debated, but I think it's important. Like, I would have my best friend's location, so. Another hot take, it is not always 50-50. Some days I'm gonna have to put in more effort, some days the person I'm dating is gonna have to put in more effort. I don't think it should always be 50-50. Instead of worrying about the effort being 50-50, you should see when the other person needs you and be there for them. Welcome to what to wear when you want to look basic. The vibe I'm going for today is basic. I used to think that was an insult, and then I realized that it is just cute. So let's get ready. And if you want to look basic too, follow along. First step, jeans. Bonus points if they're baggy jeans, because, you know, those are really basic. I always feel the cutest in basic clothes, which is something I've realized recently. Look how cute these jeans are. It's giving Hailey Biebs. Next step, I'm gonna grab a white tank top. Okay, this one's a little crazy. It's got a design on it, but white tank top. Boom. You can wear any shoes you want. I think the most basic is the all white sneaker, but do whatever you want. Let me throw on a little bit of basic makeup. We can't forget the basic accessories, sunglasses, gold hoop, and don't forget a claw clip. What is a red flag you had to learn the hard way? I'll go first. Do not ever trust someone who falls in love with you too quickly. I know that sounds funny, but someone who shows signs of literally being in love with you when they don't even know you, it's called love bombing. And this is what they do. They make people feel extremely special, and then they move on to the next person when they get bored. Don't fall for that. If someone's like just met you and they're talking about how you guys are soulmates or something, get that out of there. This is your reminder that you were always enough. You were always enough for them. They were not enough for you. You're gonna sit here and question whether you were enough when they literally didn't treat you how you deserve to be treated. Like, just let that sink in. You were always enough. I'm literally in love with this man. We shared like this magical eye contact. I kid you not, we looked at each other for literally like 10 seconds. He just gave me these really down-to-earth vibes. Like, I feel like we would vibe so well. No, I didn't get his number or his Instagram. I didn't really talk to him. I was hoping you could find his Instagram for me. He had like a J on his shirt, so I think like his name starts with a J. Oh my gosh, I'm literally in love with him.